Hey guys, welcome to a brand new Kerbal Space Program series. I haven't done one of these before, so this should be rather interesting. And of course, we'll be playing career mode. Now, you may have noticed some annotations around your screen. In fact, that's why my mouse is going sporadic right now. I placed them there. Feel free to disable them if you don't like to see them. They're just there to remind you that there is a schedule of when this show, or well, actually, this is more of a series. When the series will be released on a weekly basis. So, we'll call this one YouTube, I guess, our new career game. And for those that don't know, YouTube, the U in YouTube is, well, the Y in YouTube is capital N, so is a T. Fun fact. And I think we'll make our flag, let's see, the hexagon. Oh, I like the spears. I like the spheres and how they are. No, better yet, blorbs. It's cute. And yeah, let's begin. So, for those of you that do not know what career mode is, it's basically you launch spacecraft, and we'll build one right here, of course. And you get science from your spacecraft, and the more science you accumulate, the better stuff you can unlock on your tech tree. And this is the Communitron. Of course, we'll just stick this on top. Yeah. So let me just quickly demonstrate that. Let's see. Let's make one. Let's make a rocket that is purely the stock parts. I mean fuel tanks, not solid boosters. And also, I was doing some tests for this game's physics engine. You know, crunching some numbers, and I found out that it's very realistic. And if you were to go look up the values for this, like their radius of the planet, it's about the same as the planet Earth's. In fact, I think it's exact. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but gravity is negative 9.8 meters per second. Anyway, so here we have a first test craft. Let's see. There's our little Kerbal inside. Instruments are going sporadic, obviously. And let's see how much science we can get from this flight. And I am stupid, so just one moment. Let's revert flight to vehicle assembly. Yep, completely forgot that when we build these, like, since there's no separators between stages, the chute deploys immediately on launch. So I think we're gonna. How would we do this? I know how we'll do this. We'll just put on a solid booster, and let's see if the chute launches now. Yeah, sorry about that. Chute is not supposed to launch immediately after takeoff. And of course, the music you're hearing in the background is the one from the game. And of course, chute launched again. Alright, so I guess we'll build a spacecraft with no chute, and we'll just land it vertically. Which is a lot more difficult, but I think I can do it. I'm quite a skilled pilot in various games. So let's see how this ends up. Since we're gonna land it vertically, might as well have 3 thrusters, since more the better, stability-wise. And now the challenge is not to burn out all our fuel, so we have enough to land and save our astronaut. Well, to save Jeb. Everyone loves Jeb. So I'm gonna turn my RCS and SAS on. Actually, you know what? Before we fly, let's I know I keep going back to this area, but I just want to get as much science as I can from this one flight. So let's get a Communitron, and we'll transmit some data, and transmissions give you science as well as landing. And yeah, just a moment. All right, here we are. And I think we'll fly until we're halfway with our fuel, or a quarter of the way, because we're going to need it to, like I said, this is just a straight up vertical flight, and then we're going to come back down, and we'll stop thrust, and we'll do a crew report, and apparently we have this much science. So if we were to transmit the data, there it is, we're transmitting data now. As you may have noticed, electricity is used now, and we'll do another crew report. And now we have 1.5 science of data, and we'll discard that data and just a few moments. We're 2 kilometers in air right now. We'll engage thrusters around 1 kilometer and slowly slow down our descent. So let's do crew report again. All right, looks like we'll keep the 1.3 data. Keep in mind we get more science from the land craft when the craft is retrieved, which I'll show you guys in a moment. All right, so there it is. We're landing. This is sort of like the Grasshopper by SpaceX. I'm a huge space nerd. Now you guys know, I guess. I follow spacecraft a lot. I know it's a little awkward, but there it is. We should be able to do it. Well, we did waste a lot of money on our engines, but our astronaut made it safe, so that's good. It's good to have living astronauts. Astronauts are expensive. All right, so from this mission we got a total of 9 science, which is nice. So this is the research facility, I think. Yeah, there it is. And to get basic so this is our tech tree, right, at the moment. And you start with these stock parts, these 7 parts. And now we have enough science, so now we can research more parts. And now we unlock 3 more paths in our tech tree. So let's see what we can do with these new parts to build a rocket. All right, so there's that. I think we have I think we got decouplers in this expansion, but I could be wrong. Hopefully we did in this tech tree. Decouplers help. Yeah, we do have decouplers. So this means we could actually launch this thing into space. Well, low Kerbal orbit, because we won't need to descend back down. So we'll get a decoupler here, and we'll build our stages for our rocket. Sorry guys, my throat's a little bit dry, so if you hear me slurping stuff in the background, it's probably water, and stuff. All right, and yeah, you know what? We'll just do this. We'll get 3 thrusters again, and I think these are fuel capable. Let's see, are these stacked fuel tanks? Yeah, cross-feed fuel. Fuel cross-feed capable, meaning they can. I'm not sure if these 3 rockets will burn the middle 3, but they should, since it's fuel cross-feed possible. Which basically means that if it's connected to another fuel part, the fuel from that part and the fuel from this part total up for these 3 engines to burn. So since we won't be landing vertically, we can finally exhaust all our fuel. And what you're seeing right now, guys, is Newton's third law, obviously. Action-reaction pairs as we, thrust down. And I did forget to get a communitron, but I don't think that'll be that important. I wish I did get one, because, more science, the better. So this we'll call this the Mark 1. We'll call this the Mark 1 rocket that just brings us up around, let's see if we hit, and we could see our maximum altitude, which is around 11 kilometers in air, which is good. That's not bad. So we'll just speed up time for, sake of this video. Trying to make these 20-minute episodes. And of course, while we're flying now, really? That's it? That's all we got from this experience? 0.5 data? Alright, I guess we'll keep it. And we gotta slow down time. That way our astronaut doesn't die. There's our rocket parts. I feel like they shouldn't have fell towards the landing pad, but it's okay, I guess. Green men are built to last. And if you were to view him, there he is. He's falling down right now, and that's 6 meters per second. And apparently we've landed, so that's good. Yeah, so let's recover the vehicle and see how much science we got from this. Yeah, we got 1.3 science. That's not going to cut it. Well, let's build something more meaty. And also, let's not forget our Communitron and the containment unit for the mystery goo. So, throw our Communitron on top there. And now that I think about it, we'll make this a couple of stages. That way, you know, we can maximize our science output. And we'll throw this here, plug that there. Where's the mystery goo? Yep, there you are. And plug these. Well, actually, we'll actually make use of solid fuel boosters this time, since it's going to be a rather powerful rocket. So let's see, where's our support beams? Well, let's not get that. And we'll do 4 of these. I'm not sure if these will overheat, but we'll see after launch. And hopefully this should get around 12 kilometers. Now, we could technically calculate the amount of energy required for us to escape Kerbin's orbit. Since I've done the math behind it, I could do that. In fact, I might do that in another video, because like I said, this game has a really nice physics engine that you can actually use rockets. Well, you could actually use Kepler's laws and work energy theorems to calculate the amount of fuel you need to reach a certain altitude and stuff. Just seeing if I have everything. All right, let's try this launch. I'm afraid my fuel boosters might burn out and stuff. All right, come on now. There we are. Toggle our SAS. Well, actually, I don't think we'll need it. It should be a rather smooth flight. And alright, I'm glad my solid fuel boosters did not. Nope, this is not a smooth flight. Let's toggle it. So SAS now wastes electricity, as you may notice. That's not bad. I mean, it's obviously. Oh, they burned out. So saw that coming. It's okay. It's alright. We'll just we could still save face from this experiment. There it is. All right, and there goes our booster. Initiating second stage. Lining up vectors. Oh, there it is. Now we're climbing more altitude. That's good. 6 kilometers. And around 10 kilometers, we'll start doing a rotation of a sort. You know, we'll go like, I guess we'll go 180 this way. So we can, you know, start getting a horizontal velocity, which would put us in a you know, a good space. So we'll engage our engines again here. So this is how real rockets in real life get into orbit. They go straight up until there's little to no air. Obviously, there's still plenty of air for us, but it's better to start lining yourself up for an orbit at lower altitudes, because that way you can use Earth's gravity to your benefit. So, well, actually, you're using Earth's gravity to your benefit anyway, but this is more efficient from my experience with this game, which should be rather realistic with real life, assuming the developers are, you know, thought of it and stuff. All right, so this is our last stage, and maybe we can get into orbit. Actually, let's see. Let's cut thrust for a few moments. How much fuel? Yeah, we have plenty of fuel to transmit. So 50,000. We could definitely get this thing in orbit. It's that we can't bring it down because we'll exhaust our fuel. So I think I'm going to do a crew report. Actually, better yet, we could do a mystery goo analysis, and we'll keep the data, and we can do a crew report as well, and we can transmit all the crew report. There it is. Okay, they received 5 data, which is good. and we'll increase our acceleration a little bit to travel a larger distance. Now, if I want to do this at a maximum, we would wait till we hit 50,000 meters, well, 52 kilometers, and then engage our engines at max burn for a few until we exhaust their fuel, and that would basically bring us at a good point. Well, actually, it just occurred to me that we do not have a separator, so this is going to be very awkward. Just speed time to see what happens. We do have a chute, just no decoupler. So I guess we'll have to land this thing with the engine and the fuel tank attached, which should be interesting. Now, of course, there's mods for this. In fact, many of you probably already know it since you somehow found your way into my channel. I hope you stay here. I will be making these weekly for KSP and stuff. As you can see, I'm pretty entertaining. There we are, falling back to the planet. And well, actually, we should enable SAS and RCS so Jeb would have a smooth flight experience. Actually, you know what? This is a little bit late, but we can try. Actually, let's not even risk it. Well, there he is. Okay, let's go back in. Let's go back in rather fast, cause can we even start? Can we transmit? Oh, nice, we could transmit. That's amazing. Apparently we had enough energy somehow. That's cool. I thought we didn't have as much energy. Oh, actually, I know why I didn't get any data from that. Just a moment. No, we need to go outside. So let's do an EVA. Oh, no. Space. Damn it. How do we enable? No. God damn it. There goes a spacecraft. Oh, sorry, Jeb. You're going to die. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that was a fail. I'm sorry. But on the bright side, they always give you the option to revert your flight so, you know, your famed astronaut doesn't die in a horrible experiment, I guess. So we can now improve on our design because last time our solid fuel boosters blew up. So what we'll do instead is just we'll still get one, right? And then this time separate them out, you know, a little bit. We'll add a little distance so they don't overheat fast. And let's get our fuel booster here. All right, they should not overheat this time. In theory, of course, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah, career mode is fun. You get to cleverly engineer yourself out of your little design issues, which is a great time. All right, so fuel boosters should not overheat this time, but as you may notice, we are already gaining. In fact, you probably have a better view from here. We are launching up at an angle. It's off about 15 degrees. So as you may have noticed in real life, the best way to go up is to go up straight. So this is not very efficient what we're doing right now. But then again, those are just solid fuel boosters, and apparently, man, this sucks. Apparently, adding these things over here, apparently I have to hit space twice because these support racks, apparently they don't do much, which is surprising. I thought they did more. Anyway, this time our flight should run much better because, as you may have noticed, we're at critical altitude with our 5 solid fuel boosters, and as soon as we reach our up oasis of 14 kilometers, we'll start gaining vertical velocity, so we can start falling back to the planet. And I'm going to disable RCS from now on, because as you may have noticed, we do need energy to transmit data, which we cannot get if the if you don't have we don't have enough energy to transmit data. And apparently that was not such a great idea, since now we are going on a... Nope, nope, no, I could save this, guys. I got this. I got this. I think I do. Just gotta stay like this for a little bit until we gain our velocity again. It's alright. This is a bad flight. This is a bad flight, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I blame Jeb. He has, like... I think his bravity is ridiculous, but his common sense is, like, non-existent. Alright, we're gonna revert this flight. Screw it. I'm sorry. Just, apparently I can't fly today. Weird. I'm gonna go back to vehicle assembly, because I just really don't like this little issue we had here earlier. Yeah, so I guess we'll just hit space twice to engage them. I hope they all engage this time. But if they don't, I think there's a way of manually setting off solid fuel thrusters. Well, boosters. Yeah, there it is. We could activate it that way. So alright, let's see how this goes. And we'll activate the engine as well. And here we go. We are spinning, which is not a good sign, but I feel like we'll resolve that issue once we gain altitude and our boosters run out. At least we're spinning at a correct angle. We're not bearing too far from the angle we're spinning on. Alright. There it is. We'll just spin to a stop. Remember, there's still air resistance here, so we use that to our benefit. And we are up 9 kilometers, so this time I'm actually going to fly using my experience and common sense, using our SAS and RCS thrusters to keep us balanced. And we should hopefully get into orbit or something, because we have the fuel to do it now. Assuming I can get this thing to fly up. There it is. Much more like it. Okay. Alright. Granted, this is not the smartest thing to do, because as you may have noticed, we're gaining a vertical... well, we're gaining our X velocity, horizontal velocity at, what, 16,000? We start at 16,000, which is stupid. Stupidest thing you can possibly do. Well, I could possibly do. Only because, these engines work better at higher altitudes, and apparently we are too, the friction from entering the atmosphere sort of destroyed our space blob, our experiment blob thing. Alright, well, we tried. I think we could transmit this data as well, but we'll see. Nope, not enough electrical data. I mean, charge. So we'll just disable these, and we'll just slowly fall back. Maybe we'll get enough science. The Kerbal our space program right now is not doing well in terms of rocket design. So that's something I'll have to improve. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions, just comment. I do read comments. I might not respond to them immediately, or you know, disapprove of some, but I do read them. So you aren't ignored on purpose. If there's a chance I do ignore you, which is a good thing to know, because some people just ignore you, period. I acknowledge that fact. So yeah. And there we go, descending slowly. His head, so cute. They're like the funniest face ever. Alright, let's recover the vehicle and see what we got. Oh, we got 10 science. Okay, that was not as bad as I expected. No, we got 0.1 science. Now we have a total of 10. And to get to the next stage, we need 18. So that was a pretty shitty flight. Okay. I'm going to end the video now, only because I've hit the 25-minute mark, and it just disconnected. Yeah, I just wanted the first video to be around 20 minutes, so I'm sort of past due. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more, like the video if you enjoyed it, and, you know, check the schedule on the channel description if you want to see more videos. Well, if you want to see when more videos will be uploaded and stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys some other time.